Now, ladies and gentlemen, after around 3.5 hours of not being able to accept a confirmation, send a trade, or of course list anything on the Steam market because you need to actually accept a confirmation if it's over anything over 30 cents, CSGO skins these past few hours have essentially been trade banned for everybody, with no one able to send any trades. Skin prices on the Steam market are of course absolutely skyrocketing because people want to open cases, people want the skins, but there's of course a very low supply of them because we can't list any of them for the price we want, of course. And with the older skins and older stickers and older cases that are on the market, those are at the price they're at because we cannot change those prices. In the past few hours, people have been going absolutely crazy. Why are skin prices skyrocketing up in price so much? And well, my personal answer at this point in time is, well, this is Valve's legal way of manipulating the entire Steam market. Well, there's a little twist to that as well. And well, before we go into what's happening currently on the Steam market and of course third-party websites, and CSGO skins overall, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that like button and of course subscribe and check with the sponsor, Skins Monkey.
Hi you, yes you. Would you like to get $5 for free for your first trade? Just use skinsmonkey.com and get your extra skins. See description below to enjoy the special promotion and receive 5% cashback for trading your CSGO skins.
So I made a video a few hours ago talking about what was going on. Just to sum things up, I suggest you go watch that if you haven't watched this already. But what's been happening 2 weeks in a row now, Valve has decided, I guess, to disable trading and confirmations are not working. And I was talking about in that video how most likely it wasn't them doing anything on purpose, but it's either A, for them updating the game, trying to update something possibly for Source 2, because that's been heavily rumored the past few weeks and the past few months. And of course, with Rops tweeting out, when is Source 2 coming out, leak Source 2 at CSGO, I would say it's pretty much set in stone that that's coming. So maybe they're messing around with something with the trading system to maybe rework some things. I'm not sure. What also could be very, very possible, there could be something going on inside at Valve and at CSGO headquarters, for an example, or there's something really game breaking that only a couple people know about that are really exploiting something or that could be exploited, and they're trying to shut down everything so they can fix it and contain it for that little period in time. Maybe it keeps happening every single week. We don't really know. All we know is confirmations are down, and with that, well, that's heavily affecting the price of CSGO skins and the player base of CSGO as well. If you go on the CSGO homepage right now, you're going to see some skins and mainly see some cases that are absolutely skyrocketing up in price. A couple days ago, we did a market update and got some decent numbers, and I can kind of compare them to what they were then to what we compare them to now. And these prices right now, of course, I would say are not really valid and not really a good answer to really base an investment off of at this point in time, because there's a very low supply of them on the market of everything. If that's a case, if that's a sticker, even if that's an Antwerp sticker or an Antwerp capsule, it doesn't matter how new they are still a very limited supply because you cannot list anything on the Steam market right now. So the first thing to take a look at is, of course, the recoil case. At 9,000 quantity, this is almost reaching $4, and it's going to reach $4 if Valve doesn't do anything in the next couple of hours, which this is absolutely crazy. This is a brand new case. This was just under $2 not that long ago. I would say 6 or 7 hours ago, this was almost pushing under $2, which is very good for a newer case, considering most of the new cases inside of CSGO are very, very stable in price, like the Dreams and Nightmares, almost a year old at this point in time, almost 6 months old, going on to a year. Still at 82 cents. It's very high in demand due to the knives in this case, obviously at 185,000 quantity. People like to unbox it for the golds, obviously, and that's pretty cool. But the price is driven up about 10 cents on this thing. The clutch case at 34 cents, not too much. You're not seeing that much of a price action on that, but I would say 3 and 4 cents on that. Other things to note, like the older cases, for an example, the Operation Breako case, the original butterfly knives. This was about $3.70, $3.75. Now it's almost pushing $4 at an all-time high, which is absolutely crazy. The Broken Fang case obviously contains the M4 Print Stream. People are going to want to unbox that, and this is a pretty relatively cheap price for it, but this hasn't really moved too much, which I would expect something like this to go up a little more in the next little while. The Chroma cases, the Chroma 2, and of course Chroma 3 are pushing almost $80, $85 for the Chroma 3, and the Chroma 2 is once again back over $1, which is not too surprising, but something like this on the market happening, it's going to inflate it quite a bit. And of course, the Antwerp stickers. This is what everyone's talking about, and also not everyone's talking about. With Antwerp kind of going underneath the radar the past few weeks because people are kind of sick of this 75% off sale being on, people have not talked about it, that deeming the prices to go down quite a bit, as we've discussed the past few videos on Antwerp. Now, this is, of course, another day, another Antwerp capsule being opened and, of course, bought on the Steam market, but there's actually some good things to what's happening right now. The prices for Antwerp capsules are going up quite a bit. We can see the demand right now is going up quite a lot. And, of course, 30,000, I would say, maybe 20, 30,000 of the Antwerp Legends capsules have been either bought, opened, or taken off of the Steam market. So that's something to note and really keep in mind here. And of course, with the highest quantity on the market of the Antwerp Legends sticker capsule, it of course is the highest in price. Now, this doesn't mean much. This doesn't mean really anything, but this is something to keep in mind, maybe for the future possibly, even though these prices are inflated, to keep note of if maybe you invested into them. The highest quantity capsule is still 28 cents, higher than every single capsule on the market. Maybe it's because it's the highest in, of course, demand when opening. Now, the holos for these stickers specifically are absolutely fluctuating in price left, right, and center throughout right now. I'm seeing Rox holos go from 55 to 54 to, of course, 51 currently we're seeing right now in the Steam market. The Cloud9 sticker, the holo specifically, 412 quantity. So this has actually risen about 30 quantity on the market, but also the price has increased quite a bit at $7.75 to about $7.50, either or throughout the day on a regular basis the past couple of weeks. This has risen to almost $9. So original prices we saw when the first 75% off sale for Antwerp came around for the first time, which is very, very interesting. Now, how is this, of course, affecting something like Stockholm 2021? This is something where people already aren't too interested in because we have a newer major. That's what everyone's eyes and attention are on, if they're even into stickers right now. And for the holos, these really haven't been affected whatsoever by this price and by these Steam confirmations and Steam trades being down, of course. The capsules, on the other hand, still are around the same price they were a couple days ago. Maybe we're seeing a little bit of price action, and of course the Challengers capsule, but not too much. Now, the most insane thing on this list, in this video specifically, is the Battlescarred Holo. Now, I don't know when this actually occurred and when this happened, but people have been recently commenting and emailing me the past few hours of this whole Steam fiasco happening, that the Battlescarred Holo has dropped about 3,000 quantity on the market. This is usually 3,000 and 4,000 on the market. This has dropped to 1,100 on the market and also raised $1 on top of that. Because the stickers, I would say, pretty in demand when people buy it. Like when people buy this, they don't really buy it for an investment. It seems they actually apply it to their weapon, which is pretty cool. People have been buying them, and of course, with the very low supply versus what it was just a couple hours ago, this has of course driven up the price quite a bit. So for all these items right now, one, I would not panic buy into anything. I would also not panic sell, even though you can't sell. This is pretty worrisome for the future and Valve, and for me anyway, in my personal opinion. If they keep doing this, this is giving people maybe some false hopes of what could happen to their CSGO items in the future. This is also a reminder that at really any point in time, Valve has the power to shut down anything, to stop anything, to halt anything, and they've been pretty clear about that the past few weeks, of course, with the HFB situation, and of course with these two situations at hand right now. Now, after this actually goes back online, when Steam trades and confirmations go back to normal, you're most likely going to see a lot of unstable prices on a lot of things, and within the next 48 hours, if prices aren't back to where they were, I'll be sure to make another video talking about that, how I feel about it. If the demand for items is just there specifically, which is causing the price to go up, or if it's something like this, once again, causing the prices to go up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out, guys.